were those days of fear and fright. It was full of trials, troubles, and tribulations, persistence, and prolonged preoccupations. Gone were those days where hatred and grudges was flowing without any tide or treasure, destroying the base of conscience. Gone were those days where foes rolled like a lion, creeping from the ground during the thunderstorm, driven by the clouds of the darkness. Gone were those days where all your friends turned into the enemies, where future plans turned into the past, failures, inspirations into desperations, eventually least but not last. Beyond every darkness, there is a light not from the sun, a light of education that shines brighter than the diamond, the light of education that shines brighter, better than the morning star. Gone were those days when all the sins fluctuate tolerance, diligence, confidence, and perseverance. Education is the key that takes us from nowhere to somewhere. It takes us from nobody to somebody. Indeed, education is the mother of success. Gone were those days where we used to treat and respect adults as our own biological parents. We got a chance of life where we used to live in peace, happiness, love, trust, and loyalty. But on the other side, we live in anger. We came to a point where we hate people for no reason because we think they are better than us. In life, there is no weapon that is stronger than an education. If people want to kill you, kill them with success. Gone were those days where life teach you a hard lesson that you learned at the worst times, and from the worst mistakes, times where it seems like everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong, and you might feel like stuck in this roots forever, but you won't. Gone were those days when you felt like quitting, but remember that sometimes things have to go very wrong before they can be right. Sometimes you have to go through the worst to arrive at your best. Gone were those days when life forces us to be strong at a very young age. We have learned to let go of people we love, people we could not imagine our life without them. But now we have learned that life is not about people you love must be the first one in your life. But an education is the first thing in your life. Life is very short to waste on things and people who have no benefits in your life. Gone were those days where we used to bow down into our elderly people for their knowledge. But now we go to Google for more information. Gone were those days where we took education for granted, where we used to find the young boys in field fielding the khaki. Gone were those days where we thought that men have more power than women. Gone were those days where we used to get jobs position for who we are. But now, education has changed all these things. Gone were those days when all your friends turned into your enemies, where future plans turned into past, failures, inspirations into desperations. Gone were those days where foes rolled like lion, creeping from the ground during thunderstorm, driven by clouds of the darkness. Gone were those days where we took education for granted. But now, education is the key to every door. I love education. Without education, you can be nothing. With education, you can be something. It's up to you to take education very serious. I love education. Thank you.